Good afternoon, morning, friends, depending on where you're at in the U.S. Welcome to Rowena May Inspired. Popping on one last time to do a live with you all for 2022. This is it. This is the last live of the year. Let's see if we can get some friends to jump on and join us. It's a surprise live. I didn't tell anybody I was going live, except for my husband. Because, you know, I gotta tell him to hold it down upstairs while I'm down here creating things with my friends. Well, let me see if I can get my computer to pop up here. Hello. Waiting for some comments, waiting for some friends. Hello, Miss Melissa and Miss Dolores. Thank you guys for jumping on. I just decided I wanted to do a little. I'm starting the Valentine. Starting the Valentine kick. So, hello, Miss Shauna. Where's my wood tree? Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, you guys remember, I was like, I have two of these trees that I did for, hello, Miss Nellie and Miss River Hill Crafts. Welcome. You guys, I did two of these trees. I have these are the Dollar Tree trees, little trees, and we took some ribbon and we made them all pretty. Well, I thought when I was at Dollar Tree yesterday, or the day before, or day before that, whatever. Hello, Miss Jan and Miss Kay. I found this one. It's a pink one. So I thought, why not? Hello, Miss Amanda. Why not try to do this with a pink one? Oh, it's kind of iridescent-y. Michelle, hello, Miss Michelle. Oh, welcome. Has anybody ever used a pink tree from Dollar Tree? Pink tree from Dollar Tree. I have not. This is like the first time I'm dabbling with a pink tree here. Hello, Miss Tabby. How are you? So let me first of all start out with opening this beauty right up, because you know they don't look like a whole lot when they're like all like this. Hello, Miss Amy. Happy New Year to you. Happy almost New Year. Hello, Miss Pamela. I guess I got a little bit of a I got an awful cold sore that just busted out of my lip, and that was lovely. Thanks for that. I'm so happy about that. I don't even know that I'll get Mother on this morning. I don't know what she might be resting. I'll tell you, she has a date tonight. Not really. It's her church friends. She has a date tonight, but so she's going somewhere. It's better than we're staying home. We're staying home. Football's on. Michigan's playing today. All right, so here's what we have. Looking kind of, hello, Miss Joe, Miss Cecilia. Looking kind of, okay. So here's what I want to put it in. I think it would be cute to put it in this. So we're going to see if that will work. We're going to see how that would look, because that would be cute hanging on the wall, wouldn't it? Would put a little Valentine towel on that and hang it up on the wall. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Put it in the kitchen. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you all. Let me see. We got to draw a couple names here. Miss Dolores. This is the last day of the year for names. Miss Dolores Anderson. And Miss Pamela Hutchins. Let me know if you're new here. I would like to welcome the new friends. If you've been here for any length of time, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Thank you all for coming back. Isn't this a pretty tree? Hello, Miss Judy. It is very pretty. Okay, so we'll put this aside. What I want to do, I want to start with the tree first. And I grabbed a bunch of ribbon, okay? Like this is a bunch of pink and red ribbon. This is pink ribbon. I've got some red ribbon. I've got some skinnier stuff. Maybe I should have brought over some bigger stuff. I kind of thought this would be fun. See, the other one I wrapped in between and made it more full. So let's see. I think we'll use some of this. You like the tree? You don't even like pink, but you like this. You're staying home? I mean, so we've got some really cute pinks, some bigger pinks. I want to try to fill in with some fatter colors. I should have brought over some fatter reds. I don't know if I have any bold reds. I mean, thick reds, not bold reds. But let's try this. So before we did about, I don't even know. we'll try this size right here. I don't know what that is. I don't have a ruler over here. What is that? 8 inches maybe? I don't know. Let me just tie some. How did I do that before? You guys remember? I think I just went right around the middle. I just squeezed it. Good morning, Miss Connie from Washington State. You're new to me? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, I am, what did I see this morning? Like 30, just under like 30 from 6,400 friends. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's see what else we've got here. I like the wired ribbon for this, but I'm not sure I'm going to find a lot of wired ribbon here. I was just grabbing stuff to come do a live. You like my shirt? Thank you. I was trying to look for something kind of Valentine's Day. This is really my hello, Miss Sue. How are you? I wanted to let you know I was on your live when you did your tour of your home, and it's a beautiful home. I love it. I love it. All right, so here is some, like, what do you call that? Iridescent. Is it iridescent? Is that the term I'm going to use here? Iridescent or ribbon. I'm going to do another one of these at the bottom. I think I might do a few of these through. This is going to be a little bit longer. You guys, I'm not measuring. This one's probably more like a foot long because I'm putting this one down here. I'm trying to fill in like the spaces, and then we're going to kind of put some out on the... Hello, Miss Tracy. How are you? So, I'm filling in the middle parts to kind of, you know, give it a little bit of filler in the side, in the middle of the tree right here. So we fill it in so it doesn't look so sparse. And then we'll put some out on the, maybe out on the ends. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip it up like this because I like that look. But we're gonna see how it's gonna fit into our grater. See how it looks. So let's see, we've got 2 there. I'm gonna put some more in here. Newbie from Orlando, Florida. Well, welcome, Miss Yvonne. How is your weather down in Orlando? It's, you know, we went from last week having that crazy storm here in Michigan to it being like 50 degrees. You can't wait till you have that much. Oh, girl, if you only, this is just pink. Woo, I opened a tote over on the other side of the room just a little bit ago, thinking it was a Valentine's tote, and it was like a combination because we moved in July, so a lot of my stuff is still okay. We just put another one in there. A lot of my stuff is still in bins, which I'll admit it. I'm a squirrel. I've been trying to tell myself, let's make sure we just empty like one box or one bin. How about we just do one, like multiple people here. Just do one a day, right? And get it sorted. But then, like, I squirrel and I end up at Dollar Tree and I see all the Valentines and I see the garden stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, stop buying things. Really, I was telling myself earlier, I'm like, next time you go to the store, you need to slap yourself and don't buy any more stuff because I keep finding things. That's the problem. I keep finding things. My husband's probably listening. He's like, yeah, I know. Every time you go there, you come home with more stuff. All right, so we put one, I think we have one in each, one of this pink in each one. So looking a little bit bulkier here. All right, I would like to find some red though. Would like to see if I got some red. Let me see. I have some red stuff over here, but let me see if it's, I don't think it's bulky. Let me go over here real quick and grab a kind of a, not a Christmassy red, but like, let me see if I can find a red that would work for this. Hold on, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Hey, here's red. Here's the red from Christmas. This is the Red Madness. Let's see what we have here. I have all kinds of reds. Okay, here's some red. I don't know if any of this is wired, but let me dig through here. Let's see what I can find. Oh, we've got some of that sheer whatever. Got some pom-poms. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let me set that down there. We got a couple things here we can use. Well, don't look at their new spring. I did. I've got it over there, the little gnomes, the little gardens. I did, I know. Because somebody shared, somebody posted a picture and I was like, oh, that's really cute. Yeah, so I did. So let's add a little red in here. Let's try a little red in here as well. Because we need red with, I mean, I like just the pink, but we have to have a little red, right? Because I have some hearts. Oops. I have some hearts that I want to put on here. We're gonna try to make this look cute. So we got a little red. We're adding a little red in there. Let's see. Now this is a little, like a little piece of like sheer. It's a little bit heavier. Hello, Aunt Anita. How are you? Hello, Miss Cheryl. Hope you're all having a great day today. We are awaiting the start of the Michigan game, which is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. My husband woke up in the middle of the night and he was like, 12 hours till the game. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So 4 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Miss Kathy. Well, there's Mother. Somebody sent out an alert to Mother. I'm here. We're doing a Valentine's tree, Mother. All right, you guys, this is going to be cute because this is filling in nicely. You guys probably can't see it right now, but let me put another one of these red ones in here. It just bulks these little trees up and it makes them look so cute. All right, so you can see at the top, you just twist your little pieces around and it's filling it in there. Okay, we'll do something up here with this top piece, but we're just filling in to bulk it up. So you kind of see that we're down here in the bottom where we don't have very much. You can see where it's like gappy. We're gonna fill that in there so we don't have so much gap. Hello, hello, Miss Dawn. How are you? Like the pink? Yes, Mother's got a New Year's date tonight. We say that. She's more lively than we are. You guys, I don't know why I'm just like, I could stay home. I don't need to go out. I just don't. Like, my husband and I went to the casino because we have a casino about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes from our house. We went there the other night for dinner. Lost a little money. We hadn't been there in a long time, so it was nice, but that's enough, right? That's enough. All right, we've got some more in there. Got some more pieces in there. Let's see, we've got 2 there, 1 there. I want to add another. So I'm trying to get it an even amount. Wishing everyone a safe and happy New Year. Thank you, Miss Dawn. I appreciate that. I'll be in bed long before midnight. Well, you're a real party animal, aren't you there? Shoot. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I had a dream last night that it was already New Year's and we missed it. Like I went to bed. But last night, actually, we didn't go to bed till after midnight. We were up late. I don't know what I was doing. I just couldn't sleep, I guess. So, just up late. Okay, so we've got some more red in there. This is going to be cute, you guys. When we get everything going here, I think it's going to be really cute. All right, let's get a little bit longer piece for the bottom. Even though this isn't wired, wired ribbon works best for these because it's, you know, can manipulate the wire ribbon, you know, to how to kind of curve up like we did in this other one over here, our Christmas one. But this one is, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. We'll just trim it up as we need it. Let's go one more of these. One more of these. You guys don't make it till midnight? Well, I mean, like, really, it's just another day, right? We're just going into, I mean, I'm grateful we're going into another year, but it's just like, I mean, do we have to really stay up? Like, it's still gonna come, right? Okay, well, let's see. We've got about 3 pieces in between. So you see how we bulked that up? We bulked that tree right up there and filled in the little gaps. We could do more, but I don't know what else I would want to put in there. You might see, now this is pretty. Let's check this out. This is like a lace ribbon. This was on clearance at Walmart. Let me see. It looks like I did some wrapping of some sort here. Must be I had extra. Why I have 2 pieces? I don't know. Oh, it looks like I put it back on here. Let me just do a little bit of this on. This would be pretty. Now this is definitely not going to be, this is definitely not going to be bulky. This is going to be kind of floppy in there, but let's put it in there. You love the pink? Isn't that pretty? Hello, Miss Marilyn. How are you? Hope you all had a good Christmas. I was on earlier this week, but if I didn't see you, I hope you had a good Christmas. I'm kind of pooped out from Christmas. All the festivities. But it's nice to be with family, and we had my, see, that is pretty. It's hard to see, but looks really pretty in there. We'll put a couple more of those on here. We had my daughter-in-law's parents over a couple nights ago, Thursday night, and you guys have played dominoes. We had dinner, we had spaghetti dinner, and we played dominoes. It's always fun. Her parents hadn't played dominoes for a while. They played it, but they hadn't played in a while. So, we had to go through the little bit of a learning curve. But then, after one round, they were in it to win it, right? It was funny. We had a good time. That tree is cute. Where did you find it? This tree is at Dollar Tree, you guys. Dollar Tree. Okay, so then we just bulked a little more. Okay, there's a little more bulk in there, and then we still got a little bit of this left. We'll get rid of that. We'll put this down here for right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got. So originally my plan, yes, Mexican Train. Yes, that's what we play too. You haven't celebrated yet. Kids are busy, so in a couple weeks. Okay. Wait, who got a lot of snow? We had your Christmas last night with family dinner and dominoes too. Nice! Doing the family Christmas next Sunday. Okay, well, maybe I don't want to put this in here, you guys. Maybe I don't know. Okay, so my thought was it would be pretty to put this in here and then zhuzh up the front, either this side. This is a rusty grater that I got for, I get them from the estate sales, the garage sales, I fight ladies for them, just kidding. And we could put a towel on here. I think it would be cute. But I'm not going to be able to hook it to it right now because I'm not sure how I'm going to hook it. But let's do something with these hearts. Okay, I've got this placemat. I got this, I think Hobby Lobby. Looks like a Hobby Lobby tab. Oh, yeah. HobbyLobby.com. This must have been the last year or the year before. You like the grater? I have quite a few graters over in my little closet. So I thought I would just, you guys, I wouldn't use one of these for anything other than just craft. So I'm going to cut it apart. So don't wince when I cut it. I'm like, oh my God, why did you cut it? Well, because that's what I do. That's what I do. Those scissors are kidding. I got to get some new scissors. So has anybody been to Hobby Lobby lately to see if, some of the stuff at my Hobby Lobby, they put like 75% off. Let's see if I can get a better one. That didn't cut very well. And, but I was like, why isn't it 90% off the Christmas? You need to get this placemat. I'm sure they'll have it again this year. It's probably out already. All right, so we've got some little hearts here. I was thinking it would be cute if we could pull these up like this. I like to turn the tree, the little branches up on the tree. It's cute to do that. And then we put some little hearts like on the ends of the, here, I'll put one on here. Hopefully my glue gun is hot. Yes, it is. Let's put a little glue on the back of the felt. This is a felt. If I didn't tell you, it's a felt placemat. You never find good placemats there. They're always gone. Well, this was $2.99. Don't they start out like 40% off? So look, you guys, just put a little heart on there. How cute is that? It's a little heart. I'm going to probably stick with just doing red hearts on here since it's a pink tree. It'll be hard to see, but I'm just going to clip some of these little guys off here. So has anybody started crafting for Valentine stuff yet? I still have, winter stuff I want to do. I'm still going to do some snowmen, but I started seeing all these crafters crafting Valentines. I was like, I guess I better start doing some Valentines. But then I found this tree and I was like, okay, we got to do this. Okay, let me move my Christmas tree over here. And I'm just gonna sit this in this box. This is, heavens, this makes it a little longer. Let me see if I can pull this off. Going to Hobby Lobby and Marshall's next week. Boy, do I need new scissors. Yes! Well, this little baby's longer. I can't even sit that in there. Looking for something I can sit it in there, but it's kind of crooked. Oh well, we're just gonna have, I'm just using it to hold something, but I thought it would be a little bit deeper. So let's put another heart on here. I guess I don't need to put hearts in the back because if it's gonna face the wall, it wouldn't really matter, right? So we'll put another one right here. If you turn it up like that, then they show. So we've got them on the edges of your branch. Well, thank you for sprinkling. Think it looks great. You think it looks great in the grater? I think it looks pretty cute. I went over there to my closet and I was like, okay, what do I want to use here? What do I want to use? I was like, a grater would be cute. Then I could put a towel, just hang a little towel from it. Whoops. Got a pin stuck to our scissors. Okay, I'm just trimming these hearts a little bit, so these are not perfect by any means. Good thing I'm the only one really seeing them up close because where they're hooked together, they kind of have flat spots. So let me put this in here and see where I want to have some of these other hearts. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to, I might have to somehow like wire this in here, or maybe when I actually hang it up on the wall, this will just sit in here. It wouldn't even need to be. Hello, Miss Melissa, how are you? You like it so far? Well, thank you. Okay, so let's do another one right here. This is the front. If you're just joining, we've got a tree. We're doing a Valentine's tree. This little pink tree came from Dollar Tree. And we're zhuzhing it up. I just like, since I did the Christmas ones, and I love, I have one upstairs, and I have this one. They're basically the same, but just showing you what you could do with these cute little trees that they look like they're, you know, little spindly little trees, but you could fill them in and bulk them up and they look so cute. So I had one down here. Clearly I haven't taken care of my Christmas stuff yet, but I saw this Valentine's one and I was like, oh, how cute. Because I think I told you that I talked my husband into letting me keep up a tree. I hope Mother heard that because that's like a breakthrough. Ebenezer doesn't really like Christmas trees in general, but he's letting me keep up a tree, so I'm excited about that. All right, this one has, it's a little open heart. So we're gonna put that one maybe, well, you know, we can just hook that one right on there. Look at that. You can just hook that one right over the branch. That'll be cute just like that. So I'm just trying to make like the front of my tree of how it would look when we put it in the grater. Hello, Miss Cynthia. Isn't the tree nice? Okay, we need to draw a couple more names, you guys. We're running behind here. Miss Marilyn Mead. This is the last day for name drawing. Miss Judy Hoffenberger. If you're new to my page, I draw names when we get to 25, and then every 5 from there. Miss Paula Hogue. Oh, we're gonna do one more. And Miss Jan Drury. Okay, so here's what we look like in the front so far. Let me see. I have to do a couple more here. Just a couple more. Just a couple. Wish I could get that to stay. Oh. I got it to stay for a second. Hey, work quickly, work quickly. So what are the treats that you like to have? If you're staying home or if you're going out, what treats do you like to make for New Year's? Another thing my husband said to me at like 4 o'clock this morning was, can you make a cheese tray? A cheese tray? Like, no meat, just cheese? And he was like, yeah, I got some buddies coming over. I said, now if you knew my husband, which my mother will tell you, he's the biggest BSer. We'll just call it that, BSer. This side of the Mississippi. No. But yes, he is, he's full of it. So he was like, yeah, I got this guy, the fantasy football guys, this guy and this guy. And I'm like, you do not. Like, so he's trying to get me to, I'm like, I'll make you something, but there's nobody coming over, so stop it. 2 games you should look at. Mexican Train, sequence 9 holes. So we play Mexican Train. This is a grater, yes. Hello, Miss Olga. I gotta get all my comments back up here. If I miss your comments, I will. Oh, you made Ellen's cheese ball. Oh, for your date night tonight, Mom. Nice. They'll enjoy that. They will enjoy that. My Aunt Ellen she has the cheese ball recipe, so we always. I'm gonna cut this one down a little bit because it's so wonky looking. It's gonna be like I got a big heart on the one side and a little heart on the other. Or little hump or whatever you want to say. Yeah, that looks much better. Made it a little more symmetrical. Okay, let's put this one right here on this. I'm just trying to focus on what would be like the front of the... And if I need to add more later, I can. But I'm just trying to do that now. So I think we need to put like one more down here and one more up here, and I think we're good. Let's put a little loopy one again. Cheese and summer sausage tray. Yeah, when you shop, do you go in with a list or do you craft as you shop? Oh. Well, when I go to Dollar Tree, you never know what they're going to have. So you really just, for me, you just go in and go, okay, what do they have today? Like, I ran there yesterday for, I was meeting some girlfriends for, like, they both have birthdays in, they both have birthdays in December, and I used to work with them, ouch, and we were going to celebrate their birthday / Christmas, so I didn't have any Christmas bags, and I knew Dollar Tree had the bags half off, so I ran in there to get some bags, but then I see they put Valentine stuff out. I was like, man, I have to look at the Valentine stuff, and I saw this tree, and I grabbed 2 trees because, you know, if you're gonna grab one, you might as well grab 2 because you're gonna end up wanting to do something else with a tree, and then they're gonna be gone, and then you won't find them, and then you'll be mad because you should have just grabbed 2 at the time. I mean, that's probably my problem here. You made an entire dining room table full of food all day in the big pot. Wow! Just to clarify, my date is a group of friends from church. Mom, I did. I said that before you came on. I said she has a date, and I said, ha, it's with church friends. I did. You'll have to go back to the replay. She always gets mad when I say that because she doesn't want me to start any rumors, but it's not. I said, okay, one more. Okay, how's this looking, you guys? Is that cute? Okay, so we've got 4 or 5. Let's do one more little tiny heart at the top. Let's see, tiny heart. Do we have a tiny? Oh, of course. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's one right here at the edge. Okay, so we can get rid of that for right now. We'll put that down there. Put this little guy on the tree. My husband asked me if I want to go get groceries with him, or go get groceries, and I said, actually, I was going to go down and go live. He says, oh. He goes, do you need anything? I'm like, no, how about you just go? That'll be great. But I don't know if he went or not because I don't hear dogs barking or anything. That is the problem at Dollar Tree, isn't it? Okay, you guys, what do you think so far? Is our tree looking cute? Did we fill it in? I probably need to like kind of adjust to fill it in a little bit more with adjusting ribbon. But I like that. Okay, so I like the tree. Now we got to figure out what we want to put up here at the top. Maybe a big heart. All right, let me set that in there. Let's hold on. I get into so much trouble when you shop at Dollar Tree and come home with a load. I know. But you guys, my craft room door is like, you come into the garage and you go right to the, it opens right in the door in front of the it goes into the kitchen, and then like right in front is the craft room. So I can jut right down there. He doesn't even notice. Just kidding. He comes downstairs and is like, oh Lord. Oh shoot. My sister was down here a couple days ago though, and she said, you know, you did get your craft room all organized and, you know, like you planned to. You really could teach some classes down here. I'm like, I know, because my basement's huge. Our house is like almost 1,800 square feet, and I have the whole basement is the whole size of the house. So, all right, so we could put this heart right at the top up here. Do you guys think that's cute? Whoops, where'd it go? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. There. All right. Put a little crooked there, but before we do that, I want to add, let's add a little something to it. Let's add some pink or something to it. Maybe a little bit, let's see, maybe a little bit of lace on here. Let's do a little bit of lace. They were $1.25. Oh yeah, the trees. The trees are from, yeah, we don't have, here in Michigan, we don't have the dollar, the plus. We don't have those stores here, which I'm jealous of all you who do have those. We don't have those. We just have the $1.25 stores still. So I don't know if we'll ever, I don't know what their plan is. I feel like some states have had those stores for quite a long time, like since I started crafting. So I don't know what the, what's the dealio with that. Gosh, these scissors are just not. You know what I need? Hold on just a second. Let me grab my pinking shears real quick. That's what I need to get a little. Those are sharp. Let me grab a. Okay. And just kind of give it a little jig jag edge here. That would look cute right there. All right, so we're just going to put this little piece of fabric over the front of our heart. No dollar plus in Wisconsin either. Yeah, it must be southern states. What do you think? Southern states? That's where or western states maybe too. Southern and western? I don't know. That seems to be like where I see people or crafters that I know like where they live, and I'm like, oh, lucky bums. Because they have some really cute stuff for $1.25. I'm jealous. I mean, for $3 and $5, what I meant. For $3 and $5. So I'm like, wow, I'd like some of that stuff up here in Michigan, but I don't get out of the state much. No, oh wait, there's no dollar plus where you're at in Arizona. Hello, Miss Tina. Well, okay, so there's that. I feel like we need to put something else. Maybe something a little red in the middle. Let's see. Maybe we'll just, let's see. What do we have down here? Digging into my, I thought I had some red. Didn't I say I had red pom-poms? I think I did. Sorry guys, I'm digging down into this box and I'm like, oh yeah, here it is. You just have the 125. Well, that might be pretty. Let me see. I don't know if I could, would be kind of cute if I could make a little heart out of that. I don't know if I'm that crafty, you guys. This is that little cute little pom-pom ribbon from Hobby Lobby. Or it's not even pom-pom. It's like, oh, it is called mini pom-pom trim, but it's like, those are like little flat pieces. They're not really pom-poms, but I guess if that's what they call it. I don't know if I could make this into a heart without making it look goofy. Let's trim it in half. See if we can make it like that. It's a blessing that I sold my car before they built our Dollar Tree store here in town. You like the lace runner behind me? I believe I got that from, you guys, I usually pick up this stuff at estate sales. Like, see if I can get that to work into a heart. It may not be perfect, but it's, I think it's gonna be kind of cute. Whoops, don't. Yeah, I just messaged somebody on Marketplace this morning. They had some crates. I like crates. I have all these like behind me because you have the wooden crates, but I use the crates for when I do craft shows. And she had like 5 little crates and they were so cute looking. And I was like, okay, but I need to know dimensions before I commit to, you know, but there were like 5 crates for $10. And I was like, I can't beat that. The tree is really cute. I'm sorry I have to run. I'll watch the replay. We'll see. Happy New Year, Miss Vicky. Thank you for coming in. You guys, I totally understand if you've got, whoops, got things you got to do. I appreciate you all being here. I just wanted to hop on and do one more live before the end of the year. Goodness gracious. It just went disastrously in the middle there, but Because I'm usually on twice a week, and this week I wasn't on twice a week. I was on my craft around the clock time on what, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. And then I just didn't really get back on, and I was like, I gotta get back on. Do some more crafting. Because look at all these scissors I have here all piled up. Trying to trim this piece off here that kind of frayed in the middle. Trying to get this to come together to look like a heart. Oh, I think that's gonna look cute. That's gonna be cute. It's kind of a, I'll go with the wonky heart here, but I think it's gonna be cute. Ouch. And that's what happens when you burn yourself. First time seeing you, I love Dollar Tree and get carried away there too. I know, right? Right? Okay, so what do you think? How do you think I did with the little heart? That's cute, isn't it? I mean, it's one of those little wonky hearts, but I think that looks really cute. Okay, let's put this up here on the top. I'll turn it around just a second. Let me figure out maybe a little bit crooked. Put some glue on here and I'll probably burn myself, and I promise I won't say bad things. I'm like, I'm waiting to burn myself. Now I have to make another boot and make a pink tree to stick in it. Yes! Okay. Let me turn it around now. So you're just joining. Whoa. Somehow I gotta get the tree to stay. But the tree's gonna go in this grater, okay? So make sure that stayed up there. Squeeze it a little bit longer there. All right, so here's what we have so far. Our little grater with our tree. And I think our tree is done. Okay, I think the tree is good. There's our tree. I might have to do some more little, fluffing and adjusting when I take my final picture and get some of those lovely glue strands. But let's set that aside because we need to do something with the front of our grater, you guys. What are we going to do to the front of the grater? Okay, so I grabbed one of these. You guys, these start out so wonky. Hello, Miss Ann from Texas. You just got here, pink trees. Yes, Dollar Tree. Yes, isn't that cool? You love the grater idea, hang it on the wall. Or yes, and what I'm going to probably do is I'm just going to take I'll command strip it the best I can because I don't like to put holes in the wall, and then I can move things around. Okay, so when you get these hearts from Dollar Tree, if you've never bought these hearts before, you can see how they're like, oh, that's not really a heart. It's like, I mean, it looks crazy. All you need to do, there's wire in these hearts, okay? All you need to do is manhandle it. Okay, hold on, it takes a little, oh yeah, I do have some floral foam. I could steady that in there, yeah. So you just manhandle it, you guys. So hold on, I'm trying to manhandle it the way that I get. Usually you'll get it to make a break sound, and it'll be that middle piece of the vine, but that's okay. There you go, you heard it. Because then it'll let you bring it down to a heart, okay? But there's wire in there, so we'll see the copper wire, and it's holding it together. So your vine's just giving, and it probably broke. I mean, I can't even see where it broke, but you heard it, right? You like this idea? You made a Dallas Cowboys tree this year. Awesome, that's awesome. Yes, command strips. Command strips for the win. Okay, so I was thinking, I thought this would be cute to put on here. But I need to figure out what to put around it. We got to put some pink or red or something around it so we can see it better. So now I grabbed some of these. I bought these on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I thought those might be cute to kind of stick in the tree there a little bit. This little white frosted things. Those were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So let's see what we have here for. I've got all this trim. I've got some. I've got this flinging out of my hands. Happy New Year's Eve, Miss Denise. Oh goodness. If you're new to my page, you'll learn quite quickly that I'm a clown and things just happen and things like that. The ribbon just goes flying. Now, if I was sitting here in my craft room alone, I'm not going to take the time to fix that, but none of that would happen, right? So we've got some pink, just kind of like the same red that we just used. I know, right? Ooh, need to make a Cleveland Browns tree. Oh my goodness, here you go. You guys, I would never make, just for the record, I would never make a Detroit Lions tree. I used this the other day in my, that's really on my snowman that I made, the little painted snowman. Okay, let's see. Just pulling through here to see what goodness is in here. There's some little of this. I like this. This stuff came from, I got this from my sister when my sister's mother-in-law passed away. And we went through her craft supplies, and I got all this, I had all this stuff from Michael's to celebrate it. Let's take a little bit of this. I'm just going to do some pink, maybe a little red, but this is just baker's twine. Decorative trim, and it's got some tags, so you could make your own tags is what that's for. But I'm just going to wrap, or I'm going to take that end and kind of trim it. I'm just going to wrap this around here. I'm going to start down here, and maybe just put a little glue back here. This isn't going to be like anything fancy. I'm just going to embellish the, let's just take a long piece of this. I don't know how much I'll need. You needed a good laugh? I know, right? Well, you're going to get it if you come here, because I'm going to do something that's, it's not always intentional. Just stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. So I'm just going to tie this around here, just all willy-nilly. Oops. Around the grapevine, just to give it some color. We want to be able to see the heart. I want to see the heart. That's why you like watching you. Reminds me of yourself. I mean, you know, I've always said if you can't laugh at yourself, I mean, like, it's just, it's real life crafting, right? I don't do a lot of the pre-recorded things where you could, you know, edit out all those faux pas. I'm just gonna try to use this up. So this is just real life crafting. It happens. There's no blooper. There's no blooper reel. It's live action. Live action. Let me bring that through the middle. There's a gap right there. I'll hold it up here in just a second so you guys can see what craziness I'm creating here, because it just looks like a kid did this, because it's okay. It's all right. I like to make crafts that are kid-friendly as well. It's so easy a child can do it. If I saw you craft, I'd be on the floor laughing. All right, so here. We wrapped that around there like that. We're going to do a little bit more, but look. Now it just gave it some color to put on the front of our rusty grater. This grater. I found some graters and at an estate sale that my husband and I stopped at one time that were, oh, you guys, here's some pearls. Look, we could put some pearls on it. I'm trying to think if I want to put some of this on here. I feel like I do, just to add a little bit more. I've told this story before, so if you've been here, you may have heard this story, but it was comical because, you know, when you go to estate sales, I'm sure you've experienced this when you've gone to, you know, sales, that if you're gonna buy something, or if you're gonna, you know, like, you don't sit it down. Like, in my opinion, you don't sit it down. As soon as you sit it down, it's like fair game, in my opinion. Right? You sit it down. Well, what I didn't know when we walked up to this one sale is that this lady had bought, like, I mean, there was graters, right? And she had some good ones. And I was like, oh, Blake, look at these graters. And I picked it up, but the estate sale was like, it had barns, but it also had like a garage. And this, basically, she'd set the box. There was like the driveway was lined with boxes. So like at a garage sale, you know how you just line your boxes up and people go through them or whatever? Well, she sat her purchased box at the end of the row where the stuff was for sale. And so here I come along and I'm like, oh, look at these graters. These are awesome. And she was like, she turned around and she was like, I have bought those already. I'm like, well, maybe you should. You go, sometimes stuff comes right flying out of my mouth. I said, maybe you shouldn't have put the box at the end of the row where it looks like they're still for sale. And she was like, well, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, so anyway, I go into the garage and there's another lady in there shopping. And I think she was just like, like thinking the same thing. Like, why would you put that stuff right there? Right? Like, that seems silly. So anyway, she goes, oh, look, hon, look, I found some more graters right here. So they weren't as good and rusty, crusty, you know. But anyway, she was just funny because she was like, I found some more for you right here. I just thought that was hilarious. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but why would you do that? Just why? Okay, you guys, look at, we just added a little bit more on there. That's super cute. That's super cute. I like that. Okay, let me glue this on here. We didn't have too much left over, just a little bit. Made it around there. Just a little bit. Get that to dry and we'll clip this off here. I love that that stuff too. All right. So if we put a little bit, let's see. Okay, how do you guys like that? Does that look cute on there? Let me put our tree back. I feel like I need a little bit of red up there, or on there. Get our tree back up here. So there's our tree. And there's our heart. I'll probably put it on a little crooked, but I need to put something. Of course, it's all wonky, you guys. I can't hold it. I need to put, so I'm probably going to put it on here like this. Like that. Because I like when it's like that. You think it's cute? Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But I feel like I need to put some red on there. What do I need to do? Okay, actually, I had a piece of fabric. And I thought, now see, that's really, maybe I should. I hadn't thought that through. Maybe I should wait and get a piece of pink fabric. Or do I have a piece of ribbon that I could use? Because I was going to stamp the word love on it. I thought that would be really cute. I was getting all fancy craft in here. Let me put this stuff down. I don't know if I need... I feel like I need some red on there. What do you think about red? I do have this like red... Okay, so here's this Christmas trim. I've had this. So you guys, what I do with this Christmas trim is it comes, you can get this at Hobby Lobby. Well, they probably, I mean, like my Hobby Lobby still had a few of these left in their, in the clearance. But I actually, you can wrap, this is meant for like wrapping presents, but I don't get that fancy. So I plucked the stars off it. You see the little stars that's on it? I use the stars. And then there's pearls and there's twine and there's this red. This is like I don't know, it's not leather, but maybe a small red heart. You wanted me to cut one of those red hearts off the thing. So don't put any red. I was just gonna see about putting some of this red on here. See if it would look cute if I just ran a couple little strands of red in through there. That might be kind of cute. Let me just pull this off there. If it doesn't, well. But I just pop this off here as much as you want and then just keep using what you need. So I don't really use it for what it's intended for, which that's most of the crafting I do. I don't use it for what it's intended for. All right, so we'll grab a little red heart off that placemat. Why not, right? This is just a little bit of red. Just real skinny. It's like leather-ish. Leatherish. Attach the grater with red ribbon instead of gluing. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Then I can just take it off there, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of a way like not have to glue it on there. So we're just gonna not do so much red on this. We're just gonna kind of pull it through. Through. Some of these areas I'm sticking it under the wire because it stays a little bit better if you pull it through there. These hearts are fun, you guys. I've crafted lots of things with these hearts over the last couple years, and they're fun. All right, so what do you think about that? That's not too bad. It's cute. Added a little color to the you know, to the pink and red. A little fancied up our little stick. Just when I think I have 2 sets of tools, my little is not over here. I don't know what I did with that. A little spatula so I don't burn myself. All right, glue strings and all. All right, so we gotta attach this. Okay, let's try to attach it first. See if I can figure out where I can attach it. I see this little red piece right here might be cute. Let me see if this will work. I think even if I had to hit it with a little bit of glue, it would be okay because it's metal. It probably would pluck right off there, but I think we can get it where we want it. It might show a little bit, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can finagle this. I think the worst case scenario is I think that's gonna work, you guys, is that it would need just a little bit of glue right at the bottom to keep it from going straight. But let me see if I can tie it. See, it might go straight, but I might be able to. Because I'm trying to tie it into the grater here. Tie it on instead of glue. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Barbara Walters has been in the public eye for years. Yes, I did see she was 93. She lived a good long life. 93, that's, I mean, I think that's great. All right, it's not staying as tight as, oh, because it came undone. Hold on. Love your heart. Wow, it's December and they're, I know. You went to Michael's last night. It's probably the first time maybe you've, well, and that's the thing. We gotta tackle the Valentines. Okay, sorry you guys. I've got big hands and my big paws, and this leather didn't tie tight, and then it came undone. The seasons move quickly when you get. I mean, we started Christmas crafting in probably October, so you know you just gotta. The stores, I think, set the tones for the seasons. Okay, you guys. How's that? Now, we wanted a little red heart on here, maybe on the side. We say that, we wanted a little red heart. Let's see. I could pluck one of these small red hearts off here and just trim it down to make it a little bit smaller. Let's see. I do have some cable ties. I could have done that. That worked. It just took a minute. That just took a second to get it. Yeah, that might be cute. Let's see. The problem with these, where they hook, they have like little flat spots. So you gotta kind of, like, see this? You got a little flat spot. You gotta kind of cut it. I started Christmas crafting in July. I'm slower than molasses. Oh, well, if you do craft shows, I mean, if you're a craft show for the fall, you almost have to start doing stuff to have stuff ready. You really, I mean, crazy as it sounds, like I do a craft show in September and I have Christmas stuff at it, fall and Christmas. So anyway, all right, I think that's gonna, we'll just put a little glue on there, see if we like it. Put a little glue on there. Now, I know I probably have a Valentine's towel somewhere down here. I'll have to find it and then I'll have to take a picture with it hanging up with a towel. I'm sure I have a Valentine's towel. All right, there's the grater. Let's see if I can get this in here straight and cute. You might have to just kind of move some branches around a little bit to get it exactly the way I want it. But let me turn it around and see what you guys think. Look again, it probably needs a little bit of finagling to get it straight, or to get it where I want it. But that's gonna be cute. Isn't that cute, you guys? How cute is that? Now you could put this in anything. Like I have this box right here with my, this had a shorter little stick on it. Like, because this one sat right in here. I mean, I could have had some foam in here, but it literally just sat like this. But this little guy has this really long thing. It's probably like that much longer, so it doesn't sit in my box. So I thought, well, that would be really cute. I could go upstairs and hang that up. That would look super cute with a little towel hanging from it. So I will go upstairs and I'll post a picture of it up on the wall. But I think that's cute. I don't know if I'll add anything more to it. I don't know. Sometimes when I get off the live, I'm like, oh, this would be cute and this would be cute. But if I do, you'll see it when I might add some of these. I might add some of these in here, but I'll probably do it when I'm offline. So thank you guys so much for jumping on and joining me today. I really appreciate you all being here. Have a merry, well, no, not a merry, have a happy, I guess you could be merry. Have a happy new year. And if you go out tonight, be safe. Be careful, because you know there's some, oh, a lace doily would be cute, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be cute. I have some around here. I'll have to see if I have, I'm gonna look. I'm not done. I think I'm gonna add some of this in. I have some white ones. I have some paper doilies that would look cute. Maybe I'll add those over the sides. And I still want to do a love tag, but I need to get some different fabric, because that fabric that I was thinking I was going to use is too dingy. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Happy New Year, and I will see you next year. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.